All right, welcome to the Big Bucket of Chicken, episode 9. Kevin McClure, how are you?
I'm getting so much better at looking at the camera and not the TV.
Well, we're gonna do the one wide shot.
Okay.
This episode, we did it last episode, and I think we're gonna
Don't reveal all the secrets, Lou.
all the secrets of the show. Because our show, we're filming from our sea lab, 20,000 leagues under the sea. We have to come here by a submersible. We have to come down here like the James Cameron submarine that he used to go check on the Titanic. That's how we get here.
No, I want an old Russian submarine.
Yeah, well, Can
I do that?
Like, and our crew has to be like in their 90s. Like Vladimir, how are we? Oh, Vladimir's dead. I guess
Right?
we're just-
Yeah, they've been stuck like in this ramshackle submarine for like 42 years.
I've had the bends for so many times. I'm dying inside. But let's go. Let's do your show. Big buckets.
I like how your Russian is kind of French.
He's a little all over the place. I like to get a whole like Western, Eastern European mix in there. I like to make my accents kind of broad.
Yeah, Russian's tough. Like I need to definitely hear someone speak Russian before I do it, because then it does end up becoming like a mishmash.
Yeah, well, because most times in movies, when someone does like an American actor or it's really over the top Russian. It's like, yes, we would love to like there's like 3 Russians in history that speak like that. Like Lenin and like Stalin maybe spoke like that. But for the most part, Russian people they're not all like these like grandiose like USSR fucking pre-World War II like yes, mother like it's like video game like when you play Command and Conquer. It's like the video game voiceover actors do like Russians. Like, we will destroy all enemies. Like, no one really. There's like again, 3 people in history.
You got to say, I will crush you.
I will crush you, America. It's like, that's so like, I guess it's hard because you want to have the inflection of, I guess, what a Russian would sound like, but not sound like some like fucking Ruski from like some 80s movie or something like that.
Yeah, I always think about how if I was going to do a Russian accent, I would probably make it like very like old Russian, like he's totally given up on life for the last like 40 years. Like, when you come here to Russia, I can't even do it. But it's rough. I just need to, because
even that's a little like, that's like a little like Jewish Ukrainian you got in there or something like that. It's like,
yeah, but I just talk about the famine that's been happening.
Yeah, we remember the cold times. My hands are still aching from the cold times.
They just got back from Gulag.
Yeah, we made vodka from shoe polish and spit, and we loved it. Whatever. Again, I'm doing exactly.
You're generalizing Russia. It's such a big country.
We're gonna get bombed.
But Jesus, man. I mean, it's a big whole lot of nothing for a lot of the places.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't think we're gonna get letters from Siberia.
Yeah,
so
the people in Siberia, like, we're just writing to let you know we're starving. Can you please help us, Big Bucket of Chicken? It's like, we'll be there. We're gonna save up our money, and in 5 years we'll come there. Oh, you're dead.
Did you ever hear with the Gulag what they do? So if you did end up getting out of the Gulag, which is pretty much a work camp in like the coldest place ever, they let you go, but you'd be exiled. Like you'd never be able to return home. So you'd have to like live in the woods and like make it on your own.
I'm sure that option only exists because if you get out of the Gulag in Siberia, you're dead.
Yeah, I mean,
good
you're
luck.
so
He's frozen.
weak and
it's like negative 40 degrees. So like even the cold, shitty Gulag that's killing you anyway is much warmer and more hospitable than Siberia.
I would be nice. I'd at least give them a head start. I give them like a dog sled at least.
A dog sled?
Yeah.
No dogs though. Just push the sled.
Get on dogs. You are known.
You are in Russia.
No,
you are the dog. You are, yeah. There we go. We did it.
Yeah.
We did all the Russian jokes we know.
All right.
So how was your Happy New Year, Kev? Was it a happy one, or how was it?
It was definitely a Happy New Year.
Was it good?
A lot of drinking, a lot of fun. We played a lot of different games and stuff like that. So, no complaints here.
Yeah, the week between Christmas and New Year's. So I had a moment today, and so basically for the past 10 days I've been eating like 2 or 3 plates of cookies a day.
You really like cookies. That's what I'm starting to realize.
I love cookies, bro. Well, homemade cookies especially, like they're just so good because it's not just that they're like so good, but they are so good. There's just so many.
Yeah.
Like you have a tin on your table and you open it's like there's 150 and you're like, I'll take 7. And then I'll come down later and have 7 more, and then I'll just fall asleep. So basically today, I ate breakfast, and literally right after breakfast, I just make myself a plate of cookies, and I grab my coffee, and I go upstairs, and I'm like watching like whatever. I was watching Family Guy. And I was taking a shower today, even though I look like I haven't showered. Like I'm still going with the classic shirt every episode. And
I think we could easily make a compilation of you talking about cookies.
Yeah,
like,
so we're gonna
a 30-minute.
We're gonna do a cookie compilation. But so basically, what happened to me today was I went to take my shower, and of course I have to get naked to take a shower. And I found a sesame seed, like under the stomach flap right here, like right between the stomach and the hip bone. Now, it wasn't just like, ooh, a sesame seed got stuck in there because I'm eating cookies in my underwear, basically. It was like, it looked like, it wasn't like gross, but it was gross. It was like almost like, it looked like a little transparent, like it had been digesting in the fluids that like build up in between like my stomach and my head. Like, you know,
This
like
is a sesame seed.
a sesame seed. Looked like it was a little digested. Like the sweat and grossness from my body had been like breaking it down, because it wasn't. Basically, what I'm saying is, it wasn't a sesame seed from today. It was a sesame seed from somewhere in the last couple of days. It's just been sitting in that crevice.
Let's be honest. You were able to recall the exact date and time.
It might have been
sesame seed.
It might have been from
was
Wednesday.
placed under your crevice.
I've showered between Wednesday and today, but I don't know if I did a thorough job, because clearly, food is breaking down in the folds of my fat.
You know, it's not helping though. The same shirt, which I love.
So
because this narrative of taking a shower, I don't think that exists.
Well, first of all, it totally exists. But do I still pick up clothes off the floor and put them back on? Yeah. For example, I wore this shirt last Saturday for the episode. As I promised, I'm going to be wearing it for all the episodes. But I threw it on the floor after I was done. Today I was doing laundry, and I realized I don't have enough time to do the laundry and get to the show on time. So I just picked it up off the floor. It wasn't really that gross, but that's pretty gross, I guess, and put it on. But because, you know, it didn't smell bad, but it definitely doesn't smell good after, like, you know, you put it on the floor and then pile a week's worth of laundry on top of it. So I had my handy dandy Axe body spray, which is it's called Anarchy for him, and it's literally been in my car. I really want to guess longer than I've had my car, and I bought my car in 2012.
Okay.
And so that's the last time I bought Axe body spray. I'm not an Axe body spray user, but it's like that emergency like stuff you have in your car so you can spray all your balls and your butt and stuff. So I smell like this today. Just so I know you guys can't smell me through the camera, but that's
it's
the
hard
smell.
for me to really say what Lou smells like. You know, knowing him for so long, it just you kind of get used to that. I think it's the same thing with me. I don't smell the best. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm a fresh,
but you get used
pile
to your
of
smell.
roses.
You get used to your
I
smell.
get used to my smell sometimes, but it irks me sometimes. You know, Speed Stick is great for me.
It irks a lot of people, I bet.
I'll tell you what, though, you know, saying all this and, you know, you would think, oh, boy, these guys are very unsavory. They probably don't have fans. Well, I'll tell you what.
We do have fans.
I was browsing online, and I found out that we actually have reviews of this show. And I like to share a few of them with you. And, Lou, I'm going to have you read the first one. Because I read this first one, and it's really touching.
No, I have not seen these because I talked about it. I just did an Instagram Live for the show, and we talked about it, but you have not showed me them. You found them. I did not find
Lou,
them.
I'll tell you. I mean, these are going to touch your soul, okay?
Can I give me? I
Maybe your pee-pee, but I don't know. We'll see. So go ahead and read the first one.
A lot of things touch my pee-pee.
The first one's from Billy H. from East Meadow.
These are people I think we might know. Dear friends at the Bucket. I like that they call it the Bucket. It's almost like the Gap.
Yeah, I like that too.
We should shorten the show to the
Bucket. Yeah.
Well, when we get famous. Once we hit a
Not
million,
yet.
million
Not
subscribers.
100 people that watch it, but
Hey, have you guys heard the Bucket? Oh, it sounds awesome. Anyway, dear friends at the Bucket, I just want to say that watching Lou really evolve these past few episodes has inspired me to do better in my own life. As a fellow vegan and fellow vapist.
Oh, vapist.
Oh, it's vapist. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very vapid. I am seeing the world a whole lot differently lately. I don't know if it's the excessive celery sticks or the roasted artichoke tofu pizza I had the other day, but I've been starting to feel a new sensation in my lower extremities. I've never felt this way before until now, and I just want to say I owe it all to Lou. I used to look at men like, ew, get away, but now I find... But now I find having them sit on my lap wonderfully exciting. I know I'm not supposed to say it as being a vegan and all, but to quote Pink Floyd, how can I have any pudding if I don't eat any meat? Anywho, thank you so much, Lou. And I guess the other guy, Kevin, is all right. Just wish he was into men as well. Thanks, guys. Billy H. from East Meadow.
Wow.
That's
awesome.
That's a
Lou.
glowing testimony.
That is awesome. Like your work's paying off.
I'm helping people come out of the closet. I think that's a victory for the show.
Yeah, well, that one was positive. This next one comes to us from Johnny Pick from the BX.
From BX, which is the Bronx for the white people.
Yeah, it said, to whom it may concern, it said, I find your entire bullshit show offensive.
Oh, man.
You guys sit around here thinking you know everything, but let's be honest, you guys are about as useful as a retard at a petting zoo. So try and get a fucking life, losers, and stop making fun of everyone. Go fuck yourself, you giant pieces of shit. So John's not happy.
I think that's still glowing.
But I like that, though,
He's
because
watching the show.
It's the reaction.
Yeah.
It's not about what they say. It's about, wow, I got you mad. So I like that.
We're like the Alex Joneses of the bullshit artists of the world. Well, actually, he's a bullshit artist. I guess.
You want to read the next one?
Yeah,
There's a few. This is great. This is
This one I like this one. It starts off subtle. Dear assholes, what's up with that guy Kevin? He looks like someone threw up and out came a person. As a turtle and balloon enthusiast, I find this entire outlook on life to be detrimental to America. The founding fathers would never give this fat loser the time of day. Go open a bag of Doritos, you uninformed fucktard. Signed, Stephen Q. McGurk, former director of the FUCC. So he's that's
he reached out to us.
That's our old guy. That's the guy from our past.
Stephen McGurk. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, man. You know what, Steve? I got to tell you right now, I don't disagree with a lot of these points, but thanks for watching.
You actually made me hungry. I'm ready to go rip open a bag of Doritos.
The Sriracha Doritos look awesome. I haven't had them yet.
They're tough, man. They're fucking spicy, dude. I tried.
That's what a quitter says. This is the.
I
bucket.
ate them
here at the bucket.
I ate. Well, you know what it is.
You
know what it is too. It's like when I open a bag of Doritos, like everybody looks around the corner. Meaning I have 2 kids.
Yeah,
and like they're like, ugh. And like Kylie knows when I get something spicy Doritos, like because there's fire on the front. But Delaney does. My youngest does not know that. So I get afraid of doing that, like leaving it out, and all of a sudden, like, someone's got a 4-alarm fire in their mouth because they ate the Sriracha Doritos, and I'm the asshole because I left it out.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit.
I mean, I can handle it.
But I like that. Like when you open the bag, it's like, it's
yeah, yeah, it really is like that. Oh, what you got there?
Well, no. So you now have to eat all spicy food, so you don't have to share with your kids. Is that what? That's all I got from that story. It's like Kevin's drinking Tabasco sauce.
Okay, buffalo wings, fine. Buffalo chicken sandwich, sold.
There you go. And there's one more I see.
My wife eats everything with Frank's Red Hot. Like she puts Red Hot on everything.
Put that shit on everything, kid. That's
it's
the
so
slogan.
good.
Here at the bucket, we're all about slogans.
Lou, this is going to arouse you, titillate you, maybe.
I'm hard as a rock right now.
Okay, so this says, "Hey, sexies."
Here we go.
It says, "Hi there. This is Laniqua."
Ooh,
already enticed, aren't
I'm
you?
very intrigued.
I live on Long Island and listen to your show all the time. I've always enjoyed listening to Burley. I've always enjoyed listening to Burley Over the Hill man children give us their thoughts on what is going on in the world that they live in. It's too bad Kevin is taken, but Lou, if you're interested,
Totally.
I'd love to go.
Totally, very interested.
I would love to go out with you and share an entire head of iceberg iceberg lettuce as we chat up all the as we chat up all the fun stuff you guys always talk about. I hope I'm as interesting as that dreamboat Kevin is to talk to.
Oh, God.
Looking forward to your reply. Sexy Laniqua from Hempstead, New York.
Well, Laniqua, I like my women like I like my coffee, black with a little sugar inside of it. Sexy
You're looking
Laniqua.
for, he's looking for a number on there.
Yeah, I am looking for a number actually, Kevin.
She said she doesn't have a cell phone.
I'll find her.
All right.
Laniqua and Hempstead, I'll find her.
So then we get some little I got the best of the best series. We got some little blurbs here. So I want you to read a couple of them out. They're just quick to the point, but I get it. They're still talking about our show, which is nice.
Get a real job, fags. Signed, Joey Hammer.
Ooh, okay.
All right, Joe.
Fuck you.
We love you, man. My favorite show to listen to when I'm murdering, OJ Simpson.
Oh, shit.
That's high praise.
Wow.
That's high praise.
He's on Twitter now.
You guys are a pack of cunts. Peter S. from Woodlawn. Pete, thanks a lot for all your support.
Thanks, buddy.
I wish you guys were marshmallows in my Lucky Charms. I'd eat you even if you were soggy. James M. from the Geppettoville. Okay.
Okay, nice.
Thanks, James M. Thank you very much. Can you guys please stop doing the show? Kelly, Kevin's wife.
From home.
That's probably a very real quote there. True story. I got an STD from listening to the show. Thanks, guys. Sorry, Jamie from Tel Aviv, all the way from across the pond.
Wow, we're really expanding.
We're ending all of our friendships right now. That's it. It's just us for the rest of our lives now. Lou and Kevin should be put into a time capsule and never unearthed. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Okay,
that's a good. I like him.
Fair assessment.
He's from our childhood. For those of you guys don't know who Bill Nye the Science Guy is,
they know who he is.
All
If
right,
they don't fucking know, they should be watching.
I'm going to
this.
mansplain it. No, never mind. I really hate the part of the show when you guys talk. Michael L. from the Boogie Down.
Okay,
that's on the Bronx shout.
We got videos now, so
we're hitting the boroughs, guys. We're all over the boroughs. Can you guys possibly make the show 5 minutes long? It's cutting into my Netflix. Jason R. from the Bolorama in Roslyn.
Okay, sure.
So the show, are they
we
live?
5-minute clips.
Are they getting a live feed to the bowling alley of the show that we don't know about?
They have to be.
Is there a camera in here?
There's so many TVs at bowling alleys, so I figured there would be.
You guys must get so many bitches doing this show. Cletus B. from Waterford. That's true.
Okay.
I got coffee on my glasses. Give me a second.
Okay. Well, you know what? Lou, that's what I said. It doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. People are talking.
All publicity is good publicity as far as I'm concerned. So thank you guys for watching and commenting. And where did you, are these from Yelp? Where are these from exactly? Where are these?
I don't want to disclose my sources, but if you Google carefully, you will find exactly each one.
So Google carefully, guys. Just be careful when you do type in BBC, something else will come up.
That's true.
On Google.
And that's been tested.
Yeah, we tested that.
Yeah, and it's not the British Broadcasting Channel. It's a big black cock. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm letting the cock out of the bag.
And believe it or not, there's a lot of them on the internet. Tons.
Yeah. Lou's at least singing 10 pages.
Elbow deep in them.
Remember, he doesn't go past 10 pages if he sees
I don't go
big
past
black
the 10th
cock.
page because that point it's all glib. So New Year's resolutions. Did you make any New Year's resolutions?
I did make a New Year's resolution.
And what is it?
I'm going to cut down on collecting toys.
That's hard. That's a terrible. That's a resolution.
Why is that why that's not a resolution?
Is it like something that's going to only thing that's going to alter is your bank account?
Oh wait, it's supposed to have a life-changing effect.
It's supposed to. It's supposed to do it.
Wait, what is it? I guess I lost the point of resolution.
I guess a resolution really is about
because it's always losing weight.
Look at the social media.
Everyone's
growing
every single time.
All the tiers of 2019 are going to plant the trees of 2020, Kev, for everybody. Come on, have you not been on social media for the past week? Everyone's going to be different starting 2 days ago.
I didn't get a shovel for this. I'm not planting a fucking tree.
Plant some trees.
I never planted a tree
once. Plant a tree with your tears. So that's what, everyone is like, goals, and it's just the same generic, like, it's money and whatever.
I'll tell you what, I'll tell you another one too. This is something that's like a dilemma that I've been talking to you about because I find it weird. Like, so if I go to a restaurant, if I go to a restaurant, like, let's just say I go to the diner or I go like just to get takeout somewhere. And like takeout meaning I call or I place an order and then I go pick it up. There's always, they give you the receipt back and then there's always that option for a tip. And I never tip in those situations, but I'm starting to think like maybe I should. Like I'm not too sure about that scenario.
Wait, so when you order it to your home and they give you the receipt at the door,
I tip them.
So when do you not tip them?
I tip them when I go pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay. So like if I pick it up and it's like, okay, here's your food, I'll ring you up, and then there's an option for a tip. I always put 0 for that.
That I'm okay with that.
Okay, because I'm
picking the food up. Who are you tipping?
Because I went to the diner, and the woman in the front was grilling me about it. She's like, "Oh, you're gonna leave a tip for the waitresses?" I was like, "The waitresses? What the fuck are you?" I'm in my head. I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah, you're not getting
what
served.
Waitresses? Oh, Karen. She made the food in the back.
Ooh.
You gonna leave a tip for her?
She put you on blast.
She said a name of a person who I had never fucking met, by the way. Okay, here's the scenario when you go to a fucking restaurant, okay? You go sit down. Someone goes, "Hi, I'm Flo. I'll be your server today. What can I get you?" And then you strike up a conversation with Flo. You see her. She brings you drinks. She brings you food. She brings you appetizers. You get the bill. You say, "Okay, Flo did a good job. Here's a fucking tip. We like you. Smile, face. Yep. Maybe she leaves your number for you." That kind of stuff. The other scenario for this one, all right, Karen. Let's say Karen, who I don't know even comes out of the back. I'm not sure yet.
Yep.
Apparently, she's one of the other waitresses, but she gets the order online, or she gets the phone order, Chicken Club, or whatever the fuck it is, or a gyro.
What is it?
A gyro. It's diner.
Diner gyro.
She gets it. She makes it. She never shows her fucking face.
Yeah.
If she wants that goddamn tip, she should go, "Hi, I'm Karen. Guess what I just did? I made this delicious gyro and this delicious chicken sandwich for you. I appreciate it." Then I'll go, "Karen, you're right. Good job. Give me that fucking receipt.
Yeah.
There's your tip."
20%.
But I never saw this lady. And they're going, "Well, Karen in the back, she's making it right now."
I agree.
So that to me was like, what the fuck? Like, why would you even say that?
Now, I agree. If I'm picking up my food, I'm not tipping. But when do you tip?
I tip if someone delivers my food.
Okay, that's good.
Or if I get waited on.
Okay.
That's fine, right?
You're right. You're fine.
Okay, but why was I called out for that? Isn't that bullshit that I got called out for that?
What diner is that?
The Royal Oak Diner in Bellport.
You fucking motherfuckers.
And I like that diner.
Not anymore.
But it's happened to me twice.
They're going to see this and shit in your food.
And it forced the second time, believe it or not, I did leave a tip. Because I got guilt tripped.
She put you on blast.
But at the same time, I really wanted to be that Jerry Seinfeld, observational guy. Bring her out.
What's the deal with
You know what?
tips?
Fuck it. Bring the whole staff out. I want to meet them all. Dave, what's up, buddy? Like, I want to meet everybody that I'm going to tip, okay?
Yeah.
I'll give out singles.
Who sliced the burrito?
I'll throw a single out for everybody if I have to.
Make it rain.
But if I haven't met anybody, I'm not tipping you because you fucking rang me up.
Yeah,
That's what I always feel like if
Yeah.
I'm tipping. Okay, first of all, I can believe in a handshake agreement or some sort of honor system that she may be giving the money to the person who made the food. But in reality, I'm a cynical person, and I'm going to think that bitch is pocketing the money, right?
Well,
The one that's ringing me up is taking the
that's
money. She did shit.
Tips now, like if you give a waitress a cash tip, you know she's taking that tip.
Of course.
But when you put it on the credit card, they have to, I think, wait till it goes.
At the end,
and then they
have
divvy it
to-
up. Like, are they splitting it amongst the waitresses? Now another issue I have with tipping is I always tip. If I go to Dunkin' Donuts and it's $7 and I give them a 10, I put whatever's at the change in that cup, and I don't care who gets
See,
it.
you're more generous than I am.
Whatever I have left, whatever change I have, I usually just put it in there.
Yeah, I just look at Dunkin' Donuts as more of like lower life forms. So I don't
Kev,
I don't tip like Dunkin' Donuts.
They're people, and they make you food. They serve you, and they deal with a lot of bullshit. You ever go to Dunkin' Donuts like 7 a.m? People are monsters.
they're fucking assholes.
At 7 o'clock.
They
in the
really
morning.
are.
Like I said, I didn't want almond milk. I wanted this one to have caramel. You knew what it's like. Are you? It's 7 o'clock. Why are you like this? Just tell them, and they'll just give you another cup of coffee. Like what the fuck? You don't have to be a piece of shit. So I tip because
Can you do some more of that? Some riffing on Dunkin' Donuts employees?
Not the employees. It's the
I'm sorry.
The pieces of shit that are there at 7 a.m. Like one, they're mad they're running late. It's like that's not any. I'm always running late. I blame no one except for me because I'm late. And two, half the people at Dunkin' Donuts like go to like you order from your app, and then it's just your coffee and food is just waiting there for you. So you have to walk in, speak to no one, grab your shit and go. It's already paid for and everything. But those people, they flip out. It's the best. It's like, I ordered this from my bathtub this morning, and it doesn't even have all the things I wanted in it. It's like, well, it's supposed to have whipped cream. Get the fuck out of here. Like, oh, man. Because, like, you know what it is? There's like this, like, I hate to use this overused, like, privilege, but that's why I tip. So I tip because I have a job where I actually get tips. So I feel like I have to spread the good karma and put the goodness out there. You got to put the goodness out there, Kevin.
Yeah, I just fast food places and stuff like that.
Well, no, I'm not tipping at McDonald's.
Okay, so McDonald's you're not, but I'm sorry, Dunkin' Donuts you are?
But
why?
Because at a fast food restaurant, it's not so personal. It's very impersonal. You order a number, you move to over.
What the fuck is so personal about Dunkin' Donuts?
And there's just like slop getting shaped into the shape of foods. They put a paper wrapper on, they give it on a tray, and they give it to you.
Give me the personal
But Dunkin'
experience
Donuts,
at Dunkin'.
the woman who takes my order at Dunkin' Donuts, the one by my house, walks away, makes my fucking coffee, and makes my sandwich, and then gives it to me. She's actually like that person at the register is doing the work most of the time.
Okay.
So I feel like, and also the tip jar's there. Hey, McDonald's employees, you want tips? Put a tip cup.
I say we put this to
money
the
in
test, Lou. I think we should start going to all the fast food places and tipping everybody.
Just giving out hundreds.
We'll go to Arby's, we'll go to Dairy Queen, Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's, and we'll get $20 tips. Like I want to see like real surprise reactions.
Well, according to my bank account, I could do that for about 7 establishments, and then I'm tapped out.
I'll tell you what. You know, your message right today did not inspire me at all.
I'm a tipper.
To start tipping at Dunkin' Donuts.
I fucking give those ladies at Dunkin' Donuts a tip.
But I'm not a
They
coffee
earned it.
drinker, so I'm not there often. I usually get like a donut.
Then shut the fuck up.
I get a donut, maybe here or there.
Oh yeah, I'm not a coffee drinker.
Almost did
but
Trump there.
But
Get a donut every now and then.
Donuts,
Coconut toasted.
I like the glazed stick. I know how terrible
do
it
like the
sounds,
glazed
but
stick,
I
yeah.
love the glazed stick.
Yeah.
I love it. Fuck it.
Well, I
love
like
it.
old school. I like bear claws and crawlers, like stuff like that.
Are there even bear claws at Dunkin'
I don't
Donuts
know. There
anymore?
should be,
What the fuck's
right?
a bear claw? What is a
I
bear
don't know.
claw?
All I know
It's
is
like a cinnamon bun.
I don't know. When we used, this is just a dumb story, but I'm going to tell it anyways.
Yeah, let's
fuck
come on.
it.
Our whole show.
I'm on a gravy
at the
train
bucket,
with biscuit wheels.
we
I'm
just
just going to
tell
go
dumb
for it.
stories. That's all we do.
No, when me and my friend Lou, and you know Lou, it's other Lou.
Other Lou. Yeah.
When we go to Dunkin'
not me.
Donuts, we used to have this like voice we do. We call it Steven Spielberg. It'd be like an overly Jewish Steven Spielberg, who's Jewish anyways, but he's overly Jewish. And we just go up to the drive-thru, and that's what we do. Be like, "Excuse me, can I get 4 bear claws, 3 crawlers, We used to do that. It's just like drive away.
Stereotyping Jews is terrible.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Oh, God. That's a great
Oh,
voice
wait
to
a
do.
minute. I don't want sugar on my big
Yeah, yeah.
claw.
It's like more Goldman.
We do
from,
that, and then we drive away, and we
Oh.
wouldn't do anything.
so you wouldn't actually
You're
order anything. It was
assholes.
just like a prank.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, okay, like, seriously, I'm not going to go up there and, like, good afternoon. Like, I can't, like, keep...
See,
like,
I would do the prank and still get the food. Like, thank you.
But you would still keep the voice going, like, excuse me, like knocking on the window. Excuse me, sir.
yes.
Sir, I'm here.
You guys have any of those salt packets back there? I need 4 or 5.
But saying bear claw in that voice is so fun.
Beer claw.
Big claw.
Beer.
Yeah. Clawless. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so we used to do that. And, you know, we're assholes. But you know what?
But it's comedy, and I gotta appreciate
It's
all
comedy. You know what else is comedy?
You want to talk about it?
Let's talk about it.
So, you know what? You brought it up to me. You exposed me to this today. It's a movie called BIRDEMIC.
Look, I heard about this last weekend from a couple of people I had just met, and they let me into their circle. They said, we need to share this with you, and I'm very excited that they did. There's a movie out that's called BIRDEMIC.
Came out
2010.
Yeah. So,
and when you think of the shittiest movies of all time, I don't know what you guys think of, okay? But put that aside, because what you're about to witness is the shittiest movie of all time, and they are dead fucking serious about it. So,
Yeah.
Matt, whenever you're ready, let's hear this trailer. Let's listen.
put the trailer on, Matt. Let's let everyone watch it.
So, now you got a big payday with a big stock option, huh?
Yeah, I earned it. All those big deals I did with NCT. And millions of dollars of revenues and sales.
Well, you've done a great job, Rod.
Meet Rod,
Hi.
a young software salesman on his way to achieving his Silicon Valley dream.
Thinking about opening up a green tech company.
Really?
Meet Natalie, a beautiful young fashion model driven by
I remember you now. You were my English class.
I was.
Yeah.
So how come you never made a pass at me in school?
throw true love into the equation and anything is possible.
I was wondering if we can keep in contact.
Sure.
How big was the sale?
$1 million.
In other news today, the population of polar bears is declining rapidly.
Hi, my name is Jerry Owens. I'm from Solar Power Accessories.
This morning, flocks of seagulls and crows were found dead in downtown San Jose and along Highway 101.
Hey, I thought I told you to stand back. These birds are contaminated.
The crows and seagulls also caused an accident on Highway 101. Authorities are investigating the cause of their death.
Rod, let's get out of here.
I think they're eagles.
What's going on?
This is BIRDEMIC.
I'm not worried about the black birds. They're not the dangerous animal. The human species is the dangerous, menacing, terrifying animal.
This is BIRDEMIC.
Why would birds do something like that? I mean, why would they just attack?
I don't know.
Coming soon to 2010.
Wow.
All right. Yeah. So,
Wow.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a YouTube live or an Instagram live. I'm not quite sure which one. We want you guys to obviously join in, so we'll tell you guys in advance. And we're gonna watch it, kind of like a Mystery Science 3000. We're gonna get drunk and watch this movie in its entirety, and you can watch it with us. And I think it'll be a great bucket experience.
Absolutely.
That was fucking awesome, and we watched it. I watched it before, and the thing that's really funny, and just to break the fourth wall here on the big bucket, when we're here in the studio, we can see it up on our monitor, but we can't hear it. But I watched it like 4 times today, so like I just love that scene where he's like, I just made a sale. It's like, what? And it's like, how much? $1 million. And then high five. It's like, dude, where's that cubicle in his living room? Like, he's the only sales guy in the whole company. Like, yeah, man, it's just me killing it, selling stuff.
What was the? I want to find out the special effects process.
Oh my god, yeah, it's like in a $2 special effects fucking team they had there. Like,
so I had the synopsis of the movie from Wikipedia, and I just want to read a little bit of it.
Read it, Kev. Read it.
Rod is a young software salesman living a successful life in Silicon Valley. He meets up with old classmate and aspiring fashion model Natalie and begins dating her.
Ooh, Natalie. Things
go well for the couple, with Rod receiving a large bonus that he uses to start his own business, while Natalie is chosen as a Victoria's Secret model. As they grow closer, the couple remains oblivious to signs of something going wrong around them, such as unexplained wildfires and the carcasses of diseased birds turning up on beaches.
Dun-dun.
After consummating their relationship in a motel, after fucking all day, Rod and Natalie wake up to find that their town is under attack from eagles and vultures. The birds spit acid and explode into flames upon striking the ground.
Oh, God.
Having become mutated and toxic due to global warming.
Now, is this before Sharknado or after Sharknado?
Good question.
Because
I don't know.
That's what it looks like. It's like a even because Sharknado is a movie made with the intentions of being a fucking like almost a parody or a spoof of like horror movies and action movies.
Yeah.
This is not though. I really when I saw the trailer,
yeah.
Kevin texted me the trailer this morning. I looked at it. I was like, Kev, you got. This is fake. This is a parody. And then as I researched it online, I was like, oh no, these guys had a budget and they made a fucking movie. And like Cinema Sins, which is like reviews all sorts. Like they reviewed them. There's a zillion reviews, and there's a sequel.
Yeah, it's like one of those cult movies now. It's like it's like so bad it's good.
Do you want to be part of that cult? I don't want to be part of that cult.
I mean, that's like worse than bad. That's pitiful.
Yeah. I mean, like what's that? The Room.
The Room. Troll 2. That kind of shit.
Oh my god!
But I'm definitely looking forward to watching this and getting drunk and just having fun. I mean,
well, yeah, we should just get drunk in general, but like we should get drunk while watching.
I just like bad acting is tough for me. Like when the acting's so bad, like it's
super
tough for me
bad.
to get through it.
It's really bad.
We might have to like just skim through it a little bit.
Take acid? No, I want to watch the whole thing in its entirety because my brain still has like that thing where I keep going, no, like these guys are faking it. They're making a parody.
Yeah.
Kind of, but
you hope they are, but I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I really think that like when he does interviews and like does like festivals and stuff like that, that it's like let's bring him out, the visionary James Wynn, and then like he comes out, and it's like what I thought of how to make a movie. Like I think he's trying to talk like Orson Welles making Citizen Kane when he's like talking about this movie. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love Orson Welles, so. That made me happy.
Me too.
That made me happy you said that.
I wanted to say real quick, back to Steven Spielberg. There was also we fleshed out that character into becoming. I don't know if you remember the video game Streets of Rage 2.
Of course.
But the end boss at the end of the game is
Mr. X.
Mr. X, and we did that voice for him too, where he was like an old Jewish man, like. Welcome, boys. It's me again. Welcome, Axel. Would you like a refreshment? Yes, it's me.
Hello,
Mr. X.
Hello, Axel.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. No. I do remember you guys doing that. That was like pre Big Bucket of Chicken radio shit we did in college.
Yeah.
That's like before. Was it the Big Bucket of Chicken at that point?
It might have been.
That was the year I met you guys.
Yeah. I was definitely doing it by myself, and then like. Lou would come in sometimes, and he'd pretend to be Terry Mustafa Jones, a homeless Vietnam veteran who has musings on.
This is like circa 2002.
Yeah, 2003. I know no one cares. We're just saying.
18 years ago, Kev.
But when you think next time you play Streets of Rage 2 on Sega Genesis, or you're at the Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru, I hope you think of that voice and try to do something with it.
Welcome to my lair, Axel.
And this reminds me, get a real job, fags. This is the big. That's like the Big Bucket of Chicken. Like that should be like on a plaque behind our heads at all times.
This is like critics are calling it a pack of cunts. Exactly. We got a lot of things going on here.
USA Today says, "Fuck these guys."
I do like OJ. It's his favorite show to listen to while he's murdering.
You know what? Last week we watched you and your wife were watching that movie, the Netflix
The People
movie.
versus OJ Simpson.
Yeah, and it wasn't it wasn't bad.
It was pretty good.
It's all right, but I do like how they're like the spin of it of like what they it's kind of cool to see like what really went on as far as like them trying to convince people that he was innocent. when I think most people can agree that he's not innocent. Like a lot of weird underhanded shit took place.
Oh no, I mean as far as like the evidence and like the DNA and forensics done. I mean, the only thing that really got fucked up is that it turned into this racist cop planted evidence.
I think
conspiracy theory.
That movie, what it made me think of was like, that's why racism has to stop. Because if there wasn't racism, that guy would be in fucking jail. But because the cops are so racist, that's all they have. Of course, they let him off because of all the fucking police brutality and all the real horrible shit. So now this fucking guy's walking around like, I'm gonna find that murderer. It's like, motherfucker, it's you.
The one more thing to add to that, I went to see Book of Mormon. This is the second time I've seen it last weekend, and I forgot there's a hell scene, like a dream sequence.
Oh, okay.
Like all the Mormons have like the hell scene in their dreams, and the 4 people in hell next to the devil were Hitler,
okay,
Genghis Khan,
nice,
Jeffrey Dahmer,
okay,
and Johnny Cochran.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that just kind of came full circle for me.
I don't
watching
believe in that sort of stuff where it's like if you do bad stuff, like you get punished somehow. But all those Kardashian had he died like not long after
Robert
Robert Kardashian.
Yep.
Cochran got brain cancer. Like all those motherfuckers died like bad.
Yeah,
they didn't they lived like.
You're saying karma does exist, or you're
not?
No,
I'm saying I don't believe that if you for some people that's like the I guess I've heard that those things said they let that guy get off or helped get him off of a murder trial.
Yeah.
And again, I agree, a lot of that stuff was because of racism and all that bullshit, which is another reason to stop being racist pieces of shit, because then actually...
Because you're going to get brain cancer?
No, I'm saying... No,
Jesus Christ.
I'm saying the theory is they got all those, they all died young because they helped a murderer get off.
Oh, okay.
That kind of thing. It's like bad karma.
Yeah.
Punish them, God punishes you. I don't believe in any of that shit, but I do believe that if we weren't just racist pieces of shit as humans, and that kind of thing, and there wasn't any cops fucking with people just because they're black or Hispanic or whatever, that would have been a more fair trial. He would have definitely went to fucking jail, 100%.
So to sum it up, make sure you treat everybody right, or you'll get brain cancer. Thanks, Lou.
No, yeah, well, I do think you should treat people right. I don't think they got brain cancer because of has anything to do with racism.
See, I'm not hearing anything you're saying, because I really believe that you actually do believe that.
No, I don't believe it, but it's cool to think.
Your words say it, but
no.
Your
I don't
body
believe
language?
in that whole saying of don't superstitions, don't say the bad thing because it'll happen. If I say the word car accident,
did you ever walk a blind person across the street?
No, but I did help a guy. I did a job one time, and we'll end the show on a nice note here at the Bucket.
Ooh.
I was doing a job for a guy, and I work for Safe Light, so I install windshields in people's cars.
Uh-huh.
And this guy had just had a stroke a few weeks before. He was young. He looked like he was 42.
Okay. Not like a stroke of genius, right?
Not a stroke of genius. He looked like he had a fucking massive stroke.
Oh, okay.
But he still could walk and talk, but he was really he looked like he was on the brink of something really bad. He was I've been real fucked up, I had a stroke. He was telling me his whole life story.
Right.
From his door. He wouldn't come out. But then when I finished the car, I kind of was hey, I want to show you the car. I didn't realize how bad it was. And then when he came out, and this guy's probably 10 years older than I am, so his late 40s, and he fucking fell. And I could tell he was embarrassed. And I felt bad for him. So I literally had to help him up, and he had to hold my arm as I walked into the car, and then I had to walk him back to his door and literally help him inside of his own fucking house. That's the kind of person I am, Kev. What about you?
Because you're afraid of getting brain cancer, right?
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Really comes
I
down
fucking
to
knew
that.
it.
It is kind of that.
Okay.
So let's wrap it up on that. And I think I am becoming Alex Jones. That's an Alex Jones train of thought, isn't it?
Yeah. I keep thinking about the gulag. I don't know why. I kind of want to visit there.
You want to go to Siberia? Let's see if we can. Let's get a GoFundMe. Let's get a GoFundMe going.
I want to get Russian gang tattoos.
You want to get killed? You got killed on the street, Kev, with gang tattoos. You can't do that.
Not Russian gang tattoos.
Yeah. What if you go to Manhattan and one of those guys sees you and that's it? It's over. Those guys don't just shoot you. They probably chop you up.
Yeah, but when I just I throw out I'm from St. Petersburg.
I don't think so.
No?
No. I think you get gobbled up by guys like that.
I'm never gonna get tattoos. I'm too fat for that.
Too fat for tattoos.
Yeah, I don't want that's
going on your headstone.
Too fat.
Too fat for tattoos.
All right, I'll end with that. Nice.
All right, thank you guys for watching today. Check us out on Instagram at the Big Bucket of Chicken Podcast, and look out. I'm gonna post stuff on social media about doing that live broadcast of the watching that movie. But thank you guys for watching. Kev, have a good day, everyone.
Too fat.
See you out there.
For tattoos. Too